Welcome to this chill yin stretch class. I'm just lighting some candles because it feels nice. And we're just going to do a little bit of a stretch. So I've got my headphones on, listening to some music while we do this. So I highly recommend you do the same. So when you're ready, get started just in a butterfly pose here. So just get your two bottoms of your feet together. Maybe grab your ankles or you're in between your toes. Stretch your heart forward on an inhale and heart forward, lean forward. And I'm really not going to talk too much during this class. It's just about us stretching together. Reach your hands forward if you want. Big, deep, slow breaths. Just unwinding the end of the day. Drag up slowly. Lift your right hand up and reach over to the side. Rest your left elbow on the floor if it's accessible. Lift up. Other side. Inhale, left arm up. Stretch over. Lift up. Then just do some half neck circles with both hands on the ground to your side. Do some full circles if your neck's feeling okay. Any direction you want. Okay, sit your butt back a little bit. Open your legs out to a wide-legged second position. Okay, now bend both knees a little bit. Tilt your pelvis back so your butt's sort of sticking out behind you. Keep your legs bent and then just gently walk your arms forward. We're gonna be here a while, so give your hips, hamstrings, everything some time to open up. So keep these legs sort of active right now in that bend. And when you feel like it's accessible or there's sort of a breath that opens things up more, you can stretch those legs towards straight. Keep that micro bend if it feels good. You can also prop a bunch of blocks up and rest your forehead on it, or go onto your elbows and rest your thumbs right in the middle of your forehead, right at your bridge of your nose, basically. Eventually working those legs towards straight. You can stay here or you can try and go down a little bit further. The more you sort of back off and don't try to push it, and just take some deep breaths where you are, the more you'll realize you can open up sort of right where you are. Relax your shoulders. Now, walk your hands over to the right. You can get a side stretch if you push the hands away from you. Right on that left side of the rib cage opening up. You can place the left hand on top of the right if you want to deepen that rib cage stretch. I like to keep my feet flexed. If you want to point them, that's up to you. Walk your hands to the other side. Push your hands into the floor. See how that opens up your right rib cage. You can put the right hand on top of the left. Now move your left arm behind your left knee. Rest it down if it's accessible. If not, come up on that left hand and stretch your right arm over your head. Try and keep that pelvic tilt backwards. If that's not possible, then sit up on a block. Keep your legs bent. And now swoop forward. Drag your hands all the way over to the other side. Right hand behind the right knee. Stretch the left arm over your ear. Look up to the ceiling if you can. Or just look ahead of you. And swoop to the other side again. Gently, gently, gently. One more time, just flowing through to the other side. See if you can keep your sort of hands lifted as you keep swooping through. Keeping your heart forward, heart forward. And back to the center, reach forward. Walk back up. Just while we're here, put your hands sort of right up on your hips or in the creases, and just for some plasticity, just reaching your heart forward and coming back. Exhale as you go forward. Good. Now tuck your left leg in. Put your heel right onto the groin or the inner thigh there. Hands up behind your head. And right elbow to the floor. Big side stretch. Come up, turn to your body towards your right leg, heart forward, come down over top of the right leg. You can grab the feet with both hands or just have your arms resting on the floor, or if you're just up, keep your heart forward. Eventually you can just sink down and not have to worry about If your spine is straight or curved, it's kind of whatever feels good to you right now. Let your body be exactly where it is. Any tightness, discomfort, just let it be. And just breathe exactly where you are. Come up. Left leg out to the side. Right leg comes in, right foot into the groin, right into the inner thigh. Both hands up behind your head. Left elbow tilts to the floor. Come up, rotate your body to face towards your leg, heart forward, and reach towards that left foot. Spine can be straight or curved, whatever stretch you're feeling at this time. Whether you're doing this end of day, beginning of day, it's always good to get a good stretch in. Relax your shoulders. Come up slowly. Bring the left foot in and the right foot in. Coming to the long side of your mat. We're going to step forward to a lizard lunge. So, right leg is out to the side. Back knee is down. Can either stay here with the hands up or come down to your elbows. And just sort of move around in it. Or if you want stillness, just stay still. If it feels good, you can come onto the outside edge of the foot so the knee splays out. You can push the knee away with your right hand and look up to the sky. All of this is optional. Reach back if you want to stretch that left quad. The left toes can push into that right hand. If you want to go deeper, you can twist that hand on your foot so your shoulder faces forward. Keep those toes pushing into the hand, keep it active. And come back just to the beginning we had where we were just either hands or elbows down. All right, come up, hands up if they weren't already. And now we're gonna push the butt back until the right leg works towards straight. Hands can be both on the inside of the right leg, or you can have one on each side, whatever feels better. Square the hips, right leg towards straight, and just stretch over that leg, half split. If you want to go further, you can pick up that front leg and go into a full split. Work your way down slowly. I usually keep my back toe tucked and my right heel digging down, and I magnetize them towards each other to keep my hips square until maybe both hips go down. Sometimes they don't. If they go down, you can untuck that back toe. Hands can go on your hips if they're down, just to keep your hips square, or you can keep them on the floor. If you're down, you can reach your hands up to the sky. Hands can come behind your head, arch back. When you're ready to come out, push your hands to the floor and just drag that foot back by pushing through to the ground. We'll come into just all fours just to shake it out. Just do some circles and scribbles with the spine and the pelvis. Now we're going to come to another lunge on the left side. Left leg comes forward, right knee stays down. Turn that left toe out, elbows down or hands down, whatever works for you. Move around a bit. Just get curious about what your hips are doing today. Roll out to that outer edge of the left foot. Let the knee splay out. If you want, push that left knee away with the left hand. And swoop that left arm up and grab that right foot. Do a quad stretch. You can stay on the elbow or come up on the hand, whatever feels better. Activate that left toe so it's pushing into your right hand. You can swivel that hand on your foot so the fingers sort of cup over your toes and your shoulders can face forward. If that's too much, don't worry about it. Just do whatever is where your threshold is today. Okay, release. Now, both hands down to the floor. Stick your butt back and keep pushing your butt back so your left leg works towards straight. Keep your hips square. Left hand can come on the outside of the left foot, or they can both stay on the inside, and just stretch over that leg. Sort of dig that heel into the ground. you want to go further, pick that left foot up, use your core, lift it up, come into a full split. If you're not all the way down, keep that back toe tucked and that left heel digging in and magnetizing towards each other each time you inhale, and then as you exhale, try and go down a bit deeper, keeping those hips square. That deep hamstring stretch. When you're ready, push into the floor, activate your core so that left leg comes up, and then just come back to all fours. We'll go into a big juicy child's pose. Knees wide. You can have your hands forward, or you can bring them into a more restorative position down at your sides. Whichever works. Now just sort of slide forward really lazily and roll onto your back. Bring your knees in. Grab the outsides of your feet. Open up to happy baby. And just rest here or rock around. Try and get that sacrum towards the floor. Press it down. From your happy baby, you can either stay here or let go of the feet, grab the calves, and see if you can stretch the legs out into a wide splits. You can just let them hang with your hands on your belly. Just let gravity do everything. Sort of feel everything we did earlier on the floor. Now hands out to the side, palms facing down. Now see if you can lift your legs up, 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 right above you. And just let them hang here for a sec. Let the blood rush out of your feet. Now let the left leg drop straight and grab that right foot or calf or whatever
hamstring, whatever's accessible. Can point or flex the feet, whatever works. Can also relax them really in this class. Just take some deep breaths. Grab the outside of the right foot and twist it across your body slowly, slowly. See if you can gently, gently use your core and maybe gently rest it on the ground. You can look to the right or you can look up to the ceiling, whatever works. Bend your knee, let go of your foot. Bend both knees in, both legs up. Now drop the right leg down straight. Grab that left leg. Grab the outside of the left foot and then just gently twist it to the side across your body, really slowly, really slowly. Keep that left palm out to the side, suctioned in, hips anchored. Maybe it comes to rest on the ground. Bend that left leg, let your foot go. Bring both knees in, give yourself a hug. Come out to either Shavasana or Supta Baddha Konasana if you want to just lay with the feet together, knees splayed out. And stay here as long as you want. Do anything else that your body wants to do, or just lay here.